Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. Matthew 6:19-20. Have you ever paused to consider what true wealth means in your life? Is it merely the accumulation of money and material goods? Or is there something deeper, more enduring that we're missing in our relentless pursuit of wealth? As you reflect, think about the last time you felt genuinely content. Was it after a purchase, or was it during a moment of connection with someone you care about? This video will explore how ancient wisdom teaches us that the real treasures in life aren't those we store in banks, but those we sow in the hearts and lives of others. In today's journey, we delve into the ancient wisdom of the Bible, extracting timeless truths that can revolutionize how we view and accumulate wealth in the modern world. Let's uncover the secrets that go beyond the material, guiding us to a wealth that enriches not just ourselves, but our entire community. Together, we will explore how these ancient teachings can be applied in our daily lives to not only achieve financial freedom, but also to foster a richness of soul that enhances every aspect of our existence. Imagine a life where your wealth is not measured by the latest gadgets or the size of your bank account, but by the richness of your relationships and the peace in your heart. Picture a day where the value of your life is counted not in your assets, but in the smiles you've brought to people's faces, the support you've provided, and the love you've spread. This is the kind of wealth that fulfills, that lasts, and that truly matters at the end of the day. Consider how such wealth would change the way you approach your daily tasks, how it would influence your priorities and guide your decisions. Instead of striving for promotions and pay raises, you might find yourself striving for connections, kindnesses, and ways to serve those around you. This mindset isn't about rejecting wealth in the traditional sense, but about broadening our understanding of wealth and recognizing that its truest forms are often unseen and uncounted. Think of people like Oprah Winfrey, who grew her wealth not just financially, but through impactful philanthropy and nurturing profound connections across the globe. In the book of Proverbs, King Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived, didn't just pray for wealth or power. He prayed for wisdom, the discernment to govern his people and understand the world. Proverbs 3:13-18. What Solomon understood is that with wisdom comes an understanding of what truly constitutes wealth. Wisdom teaches us to value the intangible over the tangible and to seek riches that cannot be counted. Riches like peace, love, and purpose that fulfill the soul and bring lasting happiness. It's about seeing beyond the immediate allure of material gains and understanding that the most rewarding investments are those made in the spirit and the heart. When we cultivate wisdom, we gain the ability to see true wealth in the laughter of our children, the gratitude of our friends, and the serenity of a well-lived life. This is the wealth that endures, the kind that can guide a nation, as it did in Solomon's reign, and transform our own lives into legacies of compassion and understanding. Take the example of Bill Gates, who transitioned from a focus on software innovation to global health and education, profoundly impacting millions of lives through his foundation's work. True wealth, according to biblical wisdom, is about much more than financial success. It's about achieving a balance that brings joy and fulfillment in every aspect of life. It involves creating a life where financial stability supports your ability to contribute positively to the world, where money serves as a tool for good, enabling you to achieve your true purpose and share your blessings with others. It's about finding that perfect harmony between material success and spiritual fulfillment. As we seek this balance, we learn that financial resources, while necessary, are best used as tools to facilitate more profound achievements like charity, education, and personal development. When our wealth becomes a means to elevate those around us, it multiplies in value and impact, resonating through our communities and echoing into future generations. Such wealth is self-perpetuating, fostering a cycle of generosity and prosperity that enhances the lives of all it touches. Consider the legacy of Warren Buffett, who pledged to donate the majority of his fortune to philanthropy, focusing on lasting impacts rather than accumulating wealth for its own sake. The pursuit of purpose, not possessions. Let's consider for a moment our daily pursuits. Are we chasing after temporary gains, or are we seeking a purpose that transcends the everyday? Are we accumulating possessions that will fade, or are we investing in a legacy that will outlast us? Think about the legacies that have lasted through the ages, the ones that inspire stories, songs, and admiration. These legacies are not built on wealth alone, but on the impact and change one has enacted in the world. They are the result of lives lived with purpose and passion, marked by moments and movements that resonate across time. If we shift our focus from acquiring to giving, from hoarding to sharing, we start to build a different kind of wealth, one that grows with each act of kindness and each moment of understanding. This shift in perspective is not merely philosophical, but practical, as it guides us toward more sustainable and satisfying ways of living. It encourages us to invest in our passions and the people around us, forging connections that are both deeply fulfilling and enduringly valuable. The story of Tony Hsieh, former CEO of Zappos, exemplifies this well. He invested significantly in revitalizing downtown Las Vegas, not just through financial contributions, but by fostering a community focused on corporate social responsibility and communal well-being. By aligning our pursuits with our deepest values and spiritual beliefs, we start to create a wealth that cannot be quantified by traditional measures. This alignment allows us not only to live in peace with ourselves, but also to foster a community of support and growth. We become catalysts for positive change, sowing seeds of kindness and generosity that bloom into forests of prosperity and well-being for others. As we plant these seeds, we also inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can transform entire communities. Imagine a community where everyone invests in each other's growth and well-being. This is the vision that ancient wisdom offers us, a vision of mutual enrichment and shared prosperity that transcends the limits of individual achievement. It invites us to consider not only our success, but the success of all, crafting a legacy that supports others long after we are gone. A prime example of this is Leila Janah, who founded Samasource with a mission to reduce global poverty by outsourcing digital work to unemployed people in developing countries, thus directly impacting their lives by providing meaningful employment and skills training. This vision of mutual enrichment and shared prosperity transcends individual achievement and crafts a legacy that supports others long after we are gone, inviting us to live not just for ourselves, but for the enrichment of the entire community.